trying a thing, trying a thing. Stuck at home, I'm just trying a thing. Are there gonna be some people here? I'm trying a thing. It's a brand new thing. All right, while I'm waiting for people to join me here on what for the moment is called Mediocre Films Radio. Dumb Boy Light is the first one here, and then Tie Dye, and then Beetle Guy 828. This is very exciting. Okay, good. So it's working. It's actually working. Guys, I'm stuck at home, and I thought I want to try some new things, and this is a new thing. Have you guys seen YouTube Radio yet? I don't know what it's called. I actually have no idea what it's called. I'm just making up a name for it. I'm calling it radio. Hey, Mr. McGregor's here. I'm just calling this radio whatever. I don't know what. SWAT Gamer says, man, I haven't seen your videos for a while. Well, I'm glad that you're back. Dumb Boy, thank you for liking my fast food versus reality video. So guys, in a little while, I'm gonna talk to you for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna open up the fan line, and there is a phone number that you can call and reach me right here on my phone where I'm talking to you. Yeah. Shout out, please, says Walid. Well, hello to you, Walid Hijaz. Say my name, says Fapnado. Well, that's a pretty good name, Fapnado. I've never seen any of those Fapnado movies, although I hear they're really, really good. Are you guys doing okay? Is everybody kind of hanging in there with what's going on in this crazy world we're living in right now? This is, thank you, Sean, so much. Look at that. Somebody just sent me $5. Sean says, keep on stewing what you stew. Well, that is a sure way to get a shout out from me if you want to use Super Chat. Here's the thing. It's been so long since I've done live streams on YouTube. I forgot that they had Super Chat. So thank you so much for the $5. That was very nice of you. God Loves You says, I want $5. Don't we all want $5, especially now that we're all sort of out of work? Daniel Doyle, I will happily give you a shout out, and hello to you, Daniel. Where's Ponce? Asked Ella. Ponce is off living in Louisiana. Haven't seen him in a number of years now since he moved off to Louisiana, unfortunately. Sweet dude. I really miss your cell phone crashing, says Waleed. Well, luckily for you, I've been uploading videos to Facebook. I've been trying to build up my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/MediocreFilms. And there are new edits of cell phone crashing videos going up there pretty regularly. There you go. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm glad to see your shining personalities here in the texts. In just a few minutes, I am going to turn on the fan line. Hang on a second. Sean just wrote something nice. Says, Greg, you're so nice and respectful. It's impossible to believe you're a real human and not a bowl of delicious homemade stew. Well, I do love stew. That's a very nice thing to say. God Loves You said, I love that prank that you did on Jack Vale a few months back. Prank call. Let's see. Muscle Man says, been watching you for like a decade. Damn, how time flies. It's true. I've been on YouTube, you guys, since 2006. SWAT Gamers Links, thank you for checking out my Facebook. That goes to anybody who feels like checking out my Facebook. It's free. You can just go and follow my Facebook page. Again, facebook.com/MediocreFilms. And did you know that I do live streaming on Twitch? Every time I get on and do one of these streams, people say, oh man, I didn't know you do live streaming on Twitch. Well, I do, folks. And tonight is my favorite show that I do on Twitch. It's called Bad Movies Live. It is what it sounds like. We watch a terrible movie. I bring on a guest. We watch a terrible movie, and we make fun of it. And tonight, Will Wheaton is my guest. I don't know if you've ever seen a show called The Star Treks, I believe it was called. But Will Wheaton was a guy from that show and other shows. And he's a buddy of mine, and he's coming on the show tonight. Sometimes I have famous people on my show. Sometimes I have non-famous people. But that is only about 3 hours away at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Will Wheaton will be on my show. And the link is right here on my page. It's twitch.tv/MediocreFilms. Crickety, I would come back to YouTube full time if it was worth it monetarily. But the problem with YouTube is it got so expensive to make videos, and the videos were no longer making money. And so it was just costing me a lot of money to make YouTube videos. I am safe. I am staying home. Thank you for asking, Walid. I'm looking at your comments here, guys. So you got questions, I'll answer them. And there's 65 of you listening right now. So once I open the fan line, which is a phone number you can call, chances are pretty good that you're going to get on and we can talk. And I'll take everybody's call that I can, and we'll talk for a minute or two per person. So if you have any questions you want to ask me in person, feel free. Oh man, thank you, M. Demin for 789. I love Yeshman. Any plans on making more videos with him? He has popped up a couple times. I did an exclusive Yeshman video on my Patreon recently. Can you tell that I'm in a lot of different places now, guys? I'm doing some things here. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Patreon, and they're all just that website /MediocreFilms. So it's patreon.com/MediocreFilms. What's your dream prank, says Jason. You know what I always wanted to do, Jason? Do you remember the poop stealing prank that I did with Jack Vale, where we would drive around in his car and I would run out of the car and just go grab someone's dog's poop, like right after the dog pooped? My dream prank was we were going to do a second one. If I reached a certain level on Patreon, we were going to do one where we actually rented a stretch limousine and put on tuxedos and did that again, but sort of just a super fancy version of it. And I just thought that would be hilarious. Madman789, that's how you pronounce it. But you know what? I prefer my version. My dad and I are a big fan of Pants, and we watch his episode on YouTube over and over and over again and laugh every single time. Is there a way we could tell him that? Pants? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Girl, I'm here. This is new. Guys, I'm going to try something. And here's the thing. With this thing, I can actually open up a fan line, which is an exclusive number where you can reach me only while I do these streams, and open up the fan line. Apparently, the way that it works is once I open the fan line, you guys call. I'll take the first call. The rest of you will go on hold until I get to you. And I can also make calls from here. So if this works well today, one of the things I want to do is I actually want to make prank calls just doing this. Get on here and do some prank calls. There aren't a whole lot of businesses to prank right now because they're all closed. Tejas Woman is here. How nice to see you. Says, favorite prank ever remains you and your mom Christmas shopping at Target. I'm glad you like that shopping prank. Me too. Anthony's here, says, tacos or burrito steak or seafood or shrimp or sushi burger or hot dog. That is an excellent, excellent question. I'm going to go with pizza. That wasn't, I think, one of your choices, but I'm going with that. All right, guys. I am now opening the fan line. Can you see it right there? There is a number that you can call. It should be appearing on your screen. Go ahead and call it. And I just need to figure out how to answer, because I've never used this before. This is brand new, you guys. This is a brand new beta thing that I'm trying out, and that's all I can tell you about it. Oh my goodness, there is a call. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to take our first call. Here we go, folks. Hello, you are on with Greg Branston.
Hello, Greg. This is Jake in Chicago.
Hiya, Jake. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Well, I'm delighted. How does it feel to be the very first caller I have ever talked to ever on Mediocre Films Radio on YouTube?
You know what, Greg? It feels amazing. I've been a very big fan for a very long time. Probably about a year and a half ago, you did a song for me on your YouTube request. My psychic mother-in-law named Jody.
Oh, man. That was when I was doing like a live video stream on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's great.
Songs upon request.
I love that. Here's the thing. I'm trying this right now. Just honestly, I'm trying this YouTube, this radio thing, whatever we're going to call it. I'm trying it. because I'm home and, it's kind of, boring to be in the home. And I just wanted to connect with guys like you, Jake, and anybody else who's on the call, who's on hold right now, just as a way to do something. But I tried live streaming video on YouTube, and so many people sort of hated it that I was like, well, I don't know if this is worth it. So I went to live streaming on Twitch, but I figure I could do this radio thing here.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Personally, I like all the stuff you do. I think you're a very positive person, great attitude, very funny, and it's not for everybody, but I'm one of those people that it is for.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing about life: nothing is for everybody. I mean, listen, if there are people out there who don't like the Beatles, then it's pretty obvious that nothing is for everybody.
Right.
But
how are you doing?
I'm good, man. Listen, my wife and son and my son is now 4, and my wife,
Charlie?
yes, Charlie, and my wife is now 74, and so we are. That's not true. We are. This is day 16 for us of isolation. We started a couple days earlier than most people, just out of being cautious. It was like a couple weeks ago on a Thursday. We both had auditions scheduled, and Kim was going to go do stand-up. My wife was going to go stand up that night at a big crowded club, and it was like a sold out show. And I said, you know what? I think we ought to cancel everything. Let's cancel our auditions, cancel this thing. We'd been reading articles and staying up with stuff, and we're like, I just don't want to chance it. And so we did, and we've been home since, which has actually been pretty nice.
My wife is 7 months pregnant now,
oh my goodness, congratulations.
And thank you very much. I've been working from home since probably around the 14th of the month. And today is my first day in the office because we had a security event. I'm a security engineer for a cryptocurrency trading platform.
Wow.
I know. It's exciting. So yeah, I'm the only one in an office in downtown Chicago right now.
Jeez. Well, I'm glad that you're the only one. I mean, it really means aren't going to be a lot of people coughing on you, which is good.
Yeah, definitely. Well, and I mean, I get to practice that social isolation.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Jake, I'm so glad that you were my first caller because you're awfully friendly, and it's a pleasure to meet you. And I hope that you can pop up on some of the other stuff I do. Again, tonight, in only 3 hours, I'm going to be on Twitch, twitch.tv/MediocreFilms. Will Wheaton is my guest. Are you a fan of his at all?
I am.
Okay.
One quick story.
Yeah.
I learned to play ukulele because of the videos that you used to do with Mark W. Gray.
Oh, how nice. Well, I love playing ukulele, and I play it on Twitch all the time. Ukulele is actually a big part of my live streams there. And one thing that I really love about Twitch is everybody is so damn friendly. They're so friendly over there. Yeah. So that's one reason why I'm having so much fun there, because the trolls really haven't made it over there. And when they do pop up every once in a while, I've got really good moderators who ban them immediately. So usually I don't even see them trolling me, which is good. Because, I don't know if you know this, but YouTube comments are just full of troll comments. And so you get tired of it after a while.
Yeah, I could completely understand that.
Yeah. Well, I hope to see you over there. If so, be sure and, remind me that you're Jake if you pop up on Twitch, because I'd love to see you there, and it's super fun. And
you know what? Thanks very much for hosting this platform. It's been great talking to you.
Same here, Jake. Have a great day and stay well and safe.
You as well. Take care, Greg.
Okay, guys, that was our first call, and I'm loving this. I'm going to do this for another 30 minutes. And why 30 minutes? Why am I going to stop then? Because my son is having a little break in his room. We call it quiet time. And then I'm going to go and get him. It's 3 o'clock now. I'll go get him at 3:30. Thank you, Marenti, for following on Twitch now. Here we go, folks. Call number 2. Hello, you are on with Greg Bornson, I believe. I think it's Bornson.
Yes.
Bransima. Oh, it's Bransima?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Thank you for correcting me. I can never get my name right. I never really remember what it is. What's your name?
I didn't know that you answered me because I guess because I guess the stream is behind, so you're
Yeah,
still talking to another
it
person.
it always is. Let me ask you something. Since this is new, first of all, what's your name and where are you?
My name is Dylan. I'm in Jersey.
Dylan in Jersey. It's a pleasure to meet you, man. My name is Greg, and I'm in Los Angeles. Um, Boy, you got a lot of stuff going on over there in Jersey and New York. Are you managing to stay well and safe?
Yes, I am. Let me ask you a question as a person in Los Angeles.
Yes,
I
Dylan.
was possibly planning on moving to Los Angeles in the summertime, and then this whole virus thing happened. So let me ask you, do you think that when this whole thing passes over, there's going to be a whole bunch of apartments freed up and real estate, or do you think that's me being wishful?
No, I don't think that's being wishful. I mean, my opinion is that, you know, this coronavirus is going to go on for way longer than most people think. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that it's going to go on for months, possibly the rest of the year, until they can, you know, get out a vaccine that works and is approved by the FDA and all that stuff. So, you know, once that happens, I think there's going to be a lot of vacancies. A lot of people are going to move. I think the housing market is probably going to go down a lot. That's for rentals and for, you know, for buying a house or getting an apartment or whatever. So I think that actually it may be a really good time for you to move, as long as you still have some money left over after, you know, I'm assuming not working for a while and having investments go down and all that stuff.
Well, I appreciate the input,
Well,
and because this is a mediocre film stream, I don't know. I want to make it too serious, so I'm gonna end my short call with a joke.
oh yeah, let's hear your joke.
They say that you need a parachute to go skydiving. That's not true. You need a parachute to go skydiving twice.
I like it. I like it a lot. You got a genuine laugh out of me, and I appreciate that. Jake, yes?
Nothing. It's just great because you're one of my favorite YouTubers of all time, so I'm glad I can make you laugh.
Oh, I really appreciate that, Dylan. It's been a pleasure talking to you. And I have only been out to Jersey. Well, actually been out a couple of times. I shot something on the Jersey Shore once, and then I shot another project actually in Jersey City years ago. I don't know if you're either on the shore or in the city, but
no, I'm about 20 minutes from the shore. And to all the people watching the live stream, don't ever come here for any reason, because it's not fun.
Well, I had a fun time on the shore, but yeah, I mean, Jersey City was not my favorite place in the world. No offense to anybody listening who might be from Jersey City, but we shot a pretty great prank it forward video in Jersey City with a couple who really wanted to get married, and we surprised them, you know, in a movie theater and had like an impromptu wedding, and it was pretty amazing. That was in Jersey City. But Jake, it's been great to talk to you. I'm going to take another call, and I wish you nothing but the best, my friend.
Jake.
I'm sorry. That was my first guy. You're Dylan. Sorry, Dylan.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
Dylan.
Drake.
Hey, listen, from the bottom of my heart, Dylan, I wish that you would change your name to Jake, because that would be easier on me if I could just call everybody Jake.
Yeah, thanks, Tom.
Perfect. Bye-bye. Oh, good times. Good times, folks. I've been on the call for 10 minutes, says Anthony. Well, maybe you're the one I'm going to answer next. Guys, so what I want to just remind you is, once I answer, you're going to have to mute listening to me, because, you know, on YouTube, because there is like a delay. Oh, apparently there are 10 people waiting right now to talk, which is cool, because there's only 77 of you listening to this. So let's find out. I have no control, by the way, over who I choose. I just know that it will select you guys in order of when you called. So the next person is this person. Hello, you are on with Greg Bourbon. Hello? Hello? Okay, there was nobody there. We're going to try again. I hope that wasn't you, Anthony, that I just hung up on. 9 people still waiting. Here we go. Hello, it's Greg. May I help you?
Hey.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. What's up with you? Are you a person?
Yes,
All right. What's your name, person?
I'm Waleed.
Oh, hey, good, good. You're one of the ones that I've already shouted out to. How's it going?
I'm great.
where
Thank you.
where are you located in the world?
I'm in Louisiana.
You're in Louisiana. I have been to Louisiana a few times and really enjoyed myself. I think New Orleans has the greatest food in the country. Are you in New Orleans or elsewhere?
I'm in New Orleans.
Nice. Nice. How are things in New Orleans? How's the general mood there, and are you staying safe and healthy?
Oh, it's great.
I don't know about that. I don't know if it's great. I don't know if it's great right now. I don't know if anywhere is great.
No, I like everything here.
Oh, well, see, now that's good. Well, do you have any questions for me, or were you just calling just to say hi?
Um, what happened to your videos?
What happened to my videos? You mean why am I not uploading new videos to YouTube? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Because I slowed down right around the time that my son was born, which was over 4 years ago. And I still would put up some every once in a while, but that just happened to coincide with when all the monetization really dropped and I wasn't really making money off of my videos anymore. So I had to let my camera guy go and my editor go. You know, I was paying these guys, and at that point, videos were becoming more expensive to make than they were actually making on YouTube. So I was just losing money by making new videos on YouTube, and so I just really slowed it down. I still do new videos for my Patreon followers since they're paying a few bucks a month for them. I've got about 200 exclusive videos on my Patreon, which is patreon.com/MediocreFilms. I'll continue to shout myself out. So they're going up there, and then I'm also doing new edits for my Facebook page, which I'm trying to build up as well. So there's a lot of stuff that I have out there. It's just not most of it's just not on YouTube, but that's why I'm trying this on YouTube because I think this is the new thing. Dennis R says $5 gets 200 videos. That's absolutely right, Dennis, including every episode of Gorgeous Tiny Chicken Machine Show plus bonus videos, and those have not been online in like a decade. So that's been really fun to redo those, and we have a lot of behind the scenes commentary videos and stuff like that. So does that answer your question, my friend?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I know. I know everybody would just prefer that I would just continue to like just upload videos onto YouTube because that's where you guys already are. But YouTube stopped sending my videos out to my subscribers anyway, except for the people who've clicked that little bell notification thing. So
I click it.
hey, well, thank you for clicking it. So you've seen I've had a few things go up. I mean, I finally released that prank call that I did with Plymouth J. Clifford's a few years back, but that new prank where we called Domino's, that was a nice little prank. And I figure I'll use this radio thing to make some more pranks in the future. So
Yeah.
well, thanks for your call, man. I hope that you stay well and safe, and it was a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, you too.
All right, bye bye. Okay, so guys, apparently I hung up on the last person who said, I forget who, was it Daniel who said that was me? And Daniel says, can you call me back? Unfortunately, there are no numbers that come up, so I don't know who I'm answering and who I'm hanging up on. And Daniel, I'm really sorry, but apparently I need to give you guys a little more time to answer because there might be, I don't know. I think as soon as you hear me say hello, start talking as soon as you can, because I didn't realize that I was cutting somebody off without giving them a chance. All right, guys, let's take the next call. Hello, I think my name is Greg.
Hi, Greg. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. What's your name?
My name's Jack.
Well, hello there, Jack. Where are you?
I'm in Michigan. And where are you from?
I'm from Los Angeles. And when I said where are you, I just meant what room.
Oh, what room? Right now I'm in the Well, I'm actually in the basement.
Oh
Aw.
yeah, yeah. You sounded like you were in the
Yeah.
basement. No, not really.
Yeah.
So Jack, where in Michigan? Because and you don't have to say if you don't want to be more specific. But I went to Michigan
Okay.
last year and spent some time in Dowagiac of all places. Do you know that city?
No, I don't. But it
Dowagiac,
sounds fun.
Michigan. It's sort of it's southern Michigan, and it was a delightful little town. We have some friends who live there, and so we visited, and Dowagiac was delightful. And another friend slash fan who's in Chicago jumped on a train and came out to meet me, and it was super fun time in Michigan. I actually really liked Michigan, and I went to one of those towns that's right on the shore of the lake. I think it was called St. Joseph. Do you know that town?
I do know that town.
And I thought that was delightful. It reminded me of Santa Monica, California, except instead of an ocean, it was just an enormous lake. But it was just such a beautiful, it's a beautiful town.
Great. Yeah, I have to travel there a little bit more.
So, what do you do out there in Michigan?
So I live right around the downriver area where Detroit is.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of piers that are around there. I'll go around there. They'll do kayaking, stuff like that. And sometimes I'll travel up north where Traverse City and Alpena are during the summer, which is pretty fun. And so.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, listen,
I thought you were going to go.
No, that's fine. This is my first time doing this thing. So since we haven't talked before, is there anything that you would like to know from me, Jack, or any questions?
Yeah, sure. Is Jeshman Black in there?
He actually is, but he is napping. Do you want me to wake him up?
Oh, sure.
All right. Hang on a second. Hang on. Let me go over just a second here. Hey, Yesh. Yesh. Wake up. Wake up, buddy. Can you wake up?
What the hell are you doing?
I'm just trying to wake you up, man. Can you wake up?
What? I'm trying to get some sleep, goddammit.
Just come, wake up and get on the phone here. Come on. Hello? Hello, what is this?
Hey, Yeshwin, how are you?
What's this thing in my ear? What is this?
This is a jack. And you are?
No, I mean the little plastic thing. It's white, it's plastic, it goes in the ear. I've never seen one of these. What the hell is this? It doesn't crank like a telephone.
Well, this is one of those beepity beep 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 things. You know?
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah. Well, that's all you got to say. It's a beepity beep thing. So, who the hell are you?
I'm Jack, and it's nice to meet you, Yeshman.
Oh, I wish I could say the same. But I was napping, and you got me up. And frankly, that's rude.
Well, I'm sorry. Sometimes I wake up during my naps, and I feel the same way, you know?
Well, sure. I know because I look at your webcam every once in a while. You don't realize that I can hack into it, but I do watch you sleep every once in a while. Anyway, it's a pleasure to talk to you in person.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
By the way, I just want to say my restaurant, Taleshmech Restaurant, is the only one that's still open in town. Feel free to come in and sit. We got the coronavirus special. It's delicious. And you got an 81% chance of not going to the hospital after eating it.
That's great.
The odds are in your favor. Come and enjoy it, and I'll throw in some
great.
inedible chum.
All right. No
I'm
balesfach there?
going to hand the phone back over to Gurgle Blaston. Hey, hang on a second. It's Greg
right.
Benson, but thank you anyway. Hello, hi, I'm back. Well, that was exciting.
That was exciting.
It was a pleasure talking to you, Jack. I'm going to try to get to a few more callers before I get to go and wake up my son. But I hope that you have a truly fantastic day, and give my love to everybody in Michigan, including Looking Great Mate, who is right there in Michigan with you. You should become really good friends with her. She's one of my regular Twitch viewers, and she's awesome.
Awesome. Thank
All
you.
right, man. Have a good one.
You too. Stay safe.
Looking Great Mate is giving the surprised look that I just shouted her out for no reason. Let me just remind you guys, since we're here, and since someone was kind enough to send me a few bucks at the beginning of this thing, there's a thing called Super Chat. You're welcome to use it, and if you do, I'll shout out to you, and you could even tell me to say something if you want. If you want me to say something specific, or if you have any, requests, I could do that. Yes. Jojo, I do stream on Twitch. In fact, tonight at 6 p.m., Will Wheaton is my guest on Bad Movies Live, which is my favorite show that I do on Twitch, where I bring on a guest, we watch a bad movie and make fun of it with no preparation whatsoever, and you guys, the viewers, get to make fun of it with us, and we read your best comments as we go. It's super fun. So I hope that you can join me. That is twitch.tv/MediocreFilms. I believe that I put the link right there below the video. Let me take the next caller and see what's going on here. Hello, this is Greg.
Greg, how are you doing
That's
today?
me. That's me. I am good. Where are you taking me? What is your name?
My name is Michael Benson.
What? Benson?
No, it's not. It's Barnstorm.
Oh, Barnstorm. Well, we were close.
And what city do you live in? Do you live down in SoCal?
We're almost related. I live in Los Angeles, SoCal, as they call it.
There you go.
How about you?
I'm in Orange County.
Oh, look at that. See, we're neighbors. Right now, we could both get in the car, start driving, and then we'll meet up in 30 minutes right in the middle. We'll give each other a big hug and a virus. It'd be super fun.
Yeah. Oh man, I wrapped a long sleeve shirt around my head and went out yesterday. People thought I was Taliban. It's pretty funny.
I think whatever you got to do to protect yourself, I'm a firm believer that you got to keep yourself well because you don't want to chance it. And whatever people think of you, that is their business. And that's kind of what I've always thought about what other people think of me. It's just their business. I don't really care.
Well, hey, Craig, or Greg, or Big, it's been my heart's desire to give birth to the child of a famous person. And since my number one and number two choices are out of the question because Danny DeVito is dead and Bruce Jenner,
I'm sorry. Did you just say Danny DeVito is dead?
Well, I made that up, but I'm just kidding. Ay.
Well, you got me. I was actually worried about Danny DeVito. I like that guy.
I know. I love that guy.
So you're saying that you need me to mail some sperm to you in the mail? Is that what you're saying? You need me to donate some sperm?
I'll get the sex change. I mean, that's not a problem. Yeah.
All right, you do that. Let me just tell you something. The jism's already in the mail for you. It's from. I have a company that actually does that. It's called Jismnasium, and
you know what? You know what prank got me laughing is the one at the Chinese theater. You're doing the penis game.
Oh, you're talking, the Chinese theater. Where I was hanging out with Jack Vale and Ed Bassmaster, we were fitting the word penis into our sentences. That is something that I started doing years ago, like when I was in my 20s, and I was on a ski trip with my buddy Dave, and we were skiing, and we would just go up to strangers and ask them questions, but we'd fit in the word penis, and it just confused the hell out of people if they caught it at all. But it's just. Sometimes we do videos just to make ourselves laugh. So I'm really glad that you like that.
Yeah, it was terrible. We did that in high school, actually in a Bible class.
Well, perfect.
And we were saying penis. We do it louder and louder and louder. Then finally somebody would just scream it, and the teacher's like, "Pencil? So, do you need a pencil?" And
Oh, man. Hey, let me ask you something. While you were on hold waiting to talk to me, what does it sound like? What do you hear?
Oh, it's fantastic music. No, it's actually, you ever see that movie Sideways? I don't know. It's like the music from that. It's kind of like the chill elevator music.
So you're not hearing me, which is weird. You're hearing some music until I actually answer.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Oh, well, hello, Charlie. What are you doing? My son's walking in the office. What's happening? Yeah, what's up?
I want to say something.
Okay, well, can you say something? I'm going to be in your room in. You do? You need to go poo? Hey, everybody, my son needs to poo. All right.
Oh my God.
All right, hang on. Listen, this is a good thing about me just being on my cell phone right now doing this is that I could literally walk into other rooms and set up my son on the toilet and he can poop while we while we do this. It's very exciting.
That's crazy you say that because I'm pooping now.
Yes?
There's
What's up?
a Tyrannosaurus was skating on a skateboard today.
There's a Tyrannosaurus Rex skating on a skateboard. Yes, apparently and he's wearing a hat. He's just my son's describing his shirt, which is a Tyrannosaurus Rex on a skateboard, and he's wearing a hat. Here you go, buddy. All right, go ahead and climb on.
I want some books.
You can do it.
Okay, I'll give you books. Listen, sometimes we all just want books while we poop.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fun.
I know. Okay, go ahead and sit down, buddy. Go ahead. I'll get this for you. This is exciting. You never thought you'd hear this on the show, did you? This is not your...
This is what I was been hoping and praying for.
Yeah, of course. Everybody was. This is not your standard radio show right here. All right, buddy. I'm going to be in the other room. Enjoy your poop. Oh, I love you too. Bye-bye. He says bye-bye to all of you. Could you actually hear him?
I can hear him pretty good.
Harry says, "Are you his grandfather?" That's so sweet. I'm his dad. That's my son. That's my 4-year-old son. All right, listen, I'm going to see if I can get through 3 more calls before we're done with this. We have 10 more minutes. So it was a pleasure talking to you. Stay well and safe.
I will.
And thanks for watching or listening. I'm sorry, say that again.
God bless you.
Oh, thanks, and you too. Bye-bye. Oh my goodness. This is a fun experience. So there's just 62 of you right now. People sort of come and go. I see it went up to like 80 or 90 people and now down to 63 people. The phone line is open and I am going to answer 3 more calls before we're done. So here we go, folks. Hey, you're on with me, Greg Bornson.
Hi, Greg. This is Jacob.
Well, hello, Jacob. How are you?
I am splendid. How are you?
I'm good. Let me ask you something. Did you coordinate with Jake and Jack? Because we've had a Jake and a Jack and now a Jacob. Did you guys coordinate this?
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but no, we didn't. It's just pure coincidence.
Oh, man. Well, listen, at least it's a good coincidence. Tejas woman is asking how many people are on hold. There are currently 9 people on hold right now. I can get through you and at least a couple more, and then I think I got to kind of call it a day because then I got to get back to taking care of my boy. But where are you calling from, Jacob?
I am calling from North Carolina.
Oh man, that's where my son was born. I have been to North Carolina many times, Charlotte and Winston-Salem, and have had a great time there. Where are you in North Carolina?
I currently reside in Spring Lake.
I don't even know where that is, but it sounds beautiful.
It is. It's a nice little country-ish part of the state. It's about 3 hours out from Charlotte.
That sounds cool. I was really surprised because I hadn't spent any time in North Carolina. Well, in the past few years, I've gone there a lot, actually. It is a beautiful state, an absolutely beautiful state. Just driving around, it's just gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sometimes I'll take drives around just for the heck of it, just to clear my mind or if I'm bored or whatever. I'm actually originally from Massachusetts. I just moved to this state about 4 years ago.
Oh, is that right? Okay. So, and how does it compare to Massachusetts?
Many different ways. One of the biggest ways, anyway, is that living is much more affordable. Me and my folks, when we were up in Massachusetts, we were living in a house, 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1/4 acre of land with a garage. Mortgage on that was like $1,400. We moved down here, get a different house, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, full acre of land with a garage, and that's like $900 a month.
See,
So
that sounds
significant
that
difference.
sounds much better, and you can't get that in LA. You couldn't get that in LA. For I mean, I would hate to even think what that would cost in LA. Hang on, I want to read a comment. Cosimo Derico says, "Can you just say hi to everybody on hold for the video?" Yeah, I think I can. After I get through this call and a couple more, I'll do a quick hello to everybody who calls, just so they can say their name, and that way we'll get through like 8 or 9 calls. Do you have any questions before I say goodbye to you, Jacob?
I do actually. Just one question.
Yes, sir.
First of all, thank you for taking time out of your schedule to answer me. My question is, well, first off, Yeshmin is my favorite character that you have ever created. I'm wondering where you got the idea to make Yeshmin.
Oh, thanks, man. I will tell you, they say that you should only steal from the best. And the Yeshman is highly influenced by Walter Matthau from the movie The Sunshine Boys. I absolutely love that movie, especially Walter Matthau's performance. So it's a combination of that character plus an uncle that I have who, when he talks, kind of makes this sound. He would say that like between sentences. So combining those two is just what I did. So basically, I just stole from a couple of people and created my own character. But I'm glad you like him.
Thank you. Oh, just to clarify,
Yeah.
I was in your comments earlier. I am Madman789.
Oh, fantastic! With all the 4s for A's. Look at you being all clever. Well,
I know.
Well, thank you, Madman. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, guys, we're running out of time, so I'm going to go ahead and take the next call. Hello? Hello, this is Greg.
It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Hello?
Thank you. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
I can hear you're
Hello?
listening to a thing.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Megan.
Hi, Megan. Congratulations on being the first female caller.
Awesome. I've been listening.
Where are you located, Megan?
I'm in Ohio.
Oh, I like Ohio. I've got good friends in Cleveland and elsewhere and other places.
Yeah.
Kind
of boring.
Is it really? I mean, it seems like a nice place to me. Are you in Cleveland or are you elsewhere?
Columbus.
Everybody's just writing Megan. Did I say your name wrong?
Yeah, it's Megan.
Everybody's just writing your name like they're really excited. They're really excited that you have. People are saying it's Megan Trainor. I don't think. Yes, hang on a second.
The poo
Hi.
is coming out.
Oh, can you say that louder so everybody can hear?
The poo is coming out.
All right.
Yay!
Yay. All right, buddy, keep it up. I'm going to go ahead and go in the other room because I can smell it. He's going, Daddy, come back. I don't think I'm going to go back in there because it smells like poop. Now he's just laughing. I'll see you in a few minutes, buddy, when you're finished. Megan, I really do appreciate you listening to me and calling in. Do you have any questions?
I wanted to tell you that I really like your cell phone crashing videos.
Oh, thanks.
And I wanted to know, what made you come up with that?
That's actually something that I did before I ever shot it. I was waiting in line at the post office years ago, and there was a guy, and it was a big line, and there was a guy standing right in front of me just talking so loudly on his cell phone that I just started answering everything that he was saying. And everybody in the line was cracking up, and I thought, well, this is fun. And then I would do it every once in a while after that, and finally I decided to shoot it as a video. It's a tough video to shoot because you have to find people who are talking loud enough to be heard. And then and a lot of times what happens is people all of a sudden get really quiet when you do it, or they walk away and I have to follow them. But every once in a while when we get good people, I love how those videos come together. So thanks for saying that. I love that prank too.
You're welcome.
And thanks for calling, Megan. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thanks. It was nice talking to you, too.
Okay, stay well. All right, guys, here's another call. Here we go. Jumping right into it. Hey, this is Greg. Who's this?
All right, guys. My name is Brian,
Hello, Brian. Where are you located?
Pennsylvania.
Ooh, whereabouts in Pennsylvania?
Well, it's not like the Philadelphia area, one of the smaller towns.
Gotcha. Hang on a second. My son is calling me. Just a second. What's up, bud? What's up?
I think I'm done, but I'm not so sure. But I think I'm not done.
You think you're done, but you think you're not done? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a little toilet paper, and you can hang on to that. And then when you're done, then you can wipe and you can wash your hands and put your clothes back on. Let me ask you something. Man. When you poop, do you like to take all of your clothes off and be completely naked?
What?
Well, because that's what my son does. He doesn't want to even have his shirt on because he's afraid he's going to get some poop on it.
I never thought of that before, honestly.
Well, you know what you ought to do next time you poop, later today, or if it's right now or whatever, go ahead and take all your clothes off and just try it. Yeah, buddy, I can hear you. I'm on the phone. Charlie. What's up?
I love you and I don't want you to die.
Oh, well, thank you. Could you hear that? What my son just said? Because he was in the next room.
Like,
I don't know
like I think I made out like I love you or something. Or
he said I love you and I don't want you to die. That's been his latest thing to say, which has nothing to do with the coronavirus. But I mean, honestly, he lost his grandma last year, my wife's mom, last year in November, and so since then, every once in a while he says that, and I have to reassure him that I never am going to.
Well, that's nice. I mean, losing a family member is hard. I mean,
it is
tough. In the span of 12 months, I remember in a 12-month period, I lost my aunt, my cat, my grandmother, and my great aunt. And I'm like, can we not have any more dead relatives, please?
Yeah, I'm with you. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I gotta grab these other calls just to say a quick hello to them. But do you have any final words or final question?
Actually, one thing I'd like to know: do you ever plan on bringing back Hervé?
Oh my gosh! You are one of the few people who ever ask about Hervé. I actually really like Hervé, and if he does come back, it'll probably be an exclusive just for my Patreon people. And once again, if you're interested in joining and you have an extra $5 to throw in there, then for $5 you get to see a couple hundred exclusive videos. And I could bring Hervé back over at Patreon.
Yeah, that might be something to consider.
Yeah, I would like to because I really do enjoy him. Thank you for asking about him because he cracks me up. That's such a silly character. And I will say that character is completely stolen from Bronson Pinchot in Beverly Hills Cop. I think Eddie Murphy he asked Eddie Murphy if he wanted an espresso, and Eddie Murphy said, "Yeah, if it's not too much trouble." And Bronson Pinchot said, "Of course not. Don't be stupid." Well, there you go. That is Hervé in a nutshell, right there. It's just Bronson Pinchot from that movie. My secrets are out, guys. I just steal characters. That's all I do. All right.
No, I wouldn't call it stealing. I would call it homaging.
Yeah. Well, listen, they say you got to go with your influences and have fun. All right, I'm going to take a few more calls, but it was a pleasure talking to you, Brian. Be well.
Oh, thank you. Pleasure talking to you too.
All right, bye-bye. What's up, buddy? Oh, you wanted to say goodbye to Brian? He's already gone. I'm so sorry. Oh, geez, Brian, if you're still listening, Charlie really wanted to say goodbye to you, so I'm sorry about that. All right, I have 7 calls waiting. I'm just going to say super fast hellos to these people. This is going to be a super fast hello because time's up. But who's calling? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Oh, hey there. This is Kobe.
Hey, Kobe. How's it going?
Hello? Yes,
Kobe,
I can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. So, Kobe, do you have a question? Because I'm going to do quick calls here.
Good.
Do you have a question for me, Kobe? I don't think he can hear me. I don't think Kobe can quite hear me.
Sure. I just wanted to say thank you too. I think there might be a little bit of an audio delay here. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, you're welcome, and thank you for calling in.
I think there's an audio delay.
Gotcha. Well, listen, thank you for calling, and thank you for watching, and you're awesome, Kobe, and I hope that you have a great day. All right, quick calls. Here we go. Next one. Here we go, folks. Wait a minute. Answer the next one. Hello, it's Greg for a quick call. Who's this?
Hey, it's me, Daniel.
Oh, hello, Daniel. Oh, good. The one that I hung up on
Hey.
earlier by accident.
Yeah.
All right, good. I can take a couple
Yeah,
minutes with you then, Daniel. I'm so glad that we finally got on after hanging up on you earlier. Hang on just a second. How you doing, buddy? You okay?
Pretty good.
You're washing your hands. Good. I was talking to my son. He's washing his hands. Daniel, where are you in the world?
Greenville.
Greenville.
Carolina.
I was
sorry, my dad.
Oh, no problem. It's funny.
Yeah,
just
okay.
in the middle of doing this, I actually got a phone call from Jack Vale. So I don't know if he's actually listening to this or if he just happened to call me. But I declined. I want you to know, Daniel, that I declined talking to Jack Vale just to talk to you.
All right, thanks.
I could actually call him back on the air. You know what? I'm going to do that real quick. Daniel, do you have any final question for me since you're on?
I'm kind of new to your channel and stuff, so how long have you been doing this?
Oh man, since 2006. And in fact, I've totally slowed down YouTube so I can focus more on Patreon, Twitch, and Facebook. In fact, if anybody's tuned in and you didn't hear me say, tonight at 6 p.m., which is only 2.5 hours from now, 6 p.m. Pacific, I am going to be doing my favorite show on Twitch, which is called Bad Movies Live. And tonight's guest is Will Wheaton from Star Trek The Next Generation. So please come and join me and Will watching a terrible movie. We're going to watch a movie from 1980 called The Apple, which is Will's favorite bad movie. Yeah. All right. So I got to let you go, Daniel, so I can take another call or so. But it was a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. Bye-bye. Oh, you want to say bye? Well, you can say bye to the next guy. Here, come on in. And you got to put your clothes on, Charlie B. You got to put your clothes on. Josh, thank you so much for the $5. Josh Lozier says, more cell phone crashing. Love you, Greg. Thank you so much, Josh. That's really, really nice. Let's see here. Jack Vale has actually just called me, and I can call him back, but in order to do that, I'm going to have to close the phone line. So I'm going to take one more call, and then I'm going to close the phone line, and I'm going to call Jack live on the air. So just a second. Hello, you are the last caller. What is your name? Hello, it's Greg. Hello. 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 Well, I gave them time. Ain't nobody talking. So I'm going to end that call. All right, I'll try one more. Hello, last caller. What is your name?
Hello?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm a fan of your cell phone crashing videos.
Oh, thanks. What's your name?
I'm on a live video.
You are on a live video.
Yep.
Yeah, I was talking to my dad. I'm a fan of your cell phone crashings.
Yep.
And I was wondering if you're gonna make some in the future.
You know, I don't know. I feel like I've kind of done it to death, but maybe I'll go back to it at some point, like this summer, if everybody's.
Hold on. I have you on speaker. Hold on.
If every's feeling well this summer, I might get back to the beach and go do it again at the beach, because that was really fun. But yeah, just keep an eye out on my social media and all the different places, and if I do, it'll pop up somewhere. Hey, listen, I got to give Jack Vale a call, but it was a pleasure talking to you. Thanks for your question, and thanks for watching.
Thank you.
All right, take care. All right, guys, I have to close the line because it's my turn to take over with Charlie. So I apologize to the 7 or 8 people who are still waiting on the call. The fan line is now closed, but I'm going to give Mr. Jack Vance a call. Let me look him up here on my phone. VANCE. Let's see if I'm calling him correctly. Hang on, we'll find out.
Yeah. What is all that?
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello? Is this a person?
Yeah. What in the Damn, Bill. Who is this?
Oh, hi, old Jack Vance person. My name is Greg Benson. I'm a friend of yours, and I will tell you, and you may know this already, but you are actually live on YouTube with me right now.
Well, that throws me a curveball.
Well, I'm glad that I told you so that you didn't say one of those wholly inappropriate things like you always do when I call you.
Like, I really can't stand YouTube fans. I would never say something like that.
Jack, I gotta tell you, man. You called right when I was in the middle of doing my first ever Mediocre Films radio broadcast on YouTube with this new thing I'm trying out. I don't know if you've tried this thing out.
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, I'll tell you all about it later, and I can hook you up with it. But it's an interesting thing that you can just do audio calls, and you can call people, and they can call you. You open up a fan line, and it's kind of a cool thing. How are you, Jack? What's going on, man? For whatever we can talk about, publicly in front of everybody.
Yeah. Hey, everything's going good. I'm getting settled, and I sent you a text and apologized for not calling you back in the past few days.
No worries. I didn't realize that you actually were moving this week, and because I figured that with all that was going on, that I was like, well, there's no way Jack's going to move. There's no way.
And you know what? I was out here already, and if things started to escalate, and Sherry called me, and she became very concerned.
Sure.
And we were going to leave at a certain time. We were supposed to leave the last day of the month, pretty much, of March. And she goes, "Can you please just come home and just get us all now and get us over there?" Because we didn't know if the airports were going to get, shut down, and we couldn't go from state to state. So we just sped up the process to get settled in Nashville early.
Well, you know what? In retrospect, as long as you guys didn't get sick, it's probably good that you did that because I do suspect that everything's going to shut down eventually, at least for a while. So you wouldn't have wanted to get stuck not being able to drive or fly. I mean, you could get stuck in some random state in between California and wherever. I won't say where you are in case you don't want to let people know that you moved to Cabo San Lucas. That can be our secret.
Okay.
I will not tell people.
No,
that,
I actually don't. I really don't mind saying that we're in. We're close to Nashville, Tennessee, and sometimes I say that we're in Franklin because we are, specifically, if you want a specific city. But I'm glad that we did it. I'm glad that we sped it up because now, as soon as we did, they locked Franklin down. So we can't.
Did they?
We're limited to. Yeah, they did only for 7 days so far, but we'll see. I have a question for you about this coronavirus. Can I get your input?
Yeah, sure. What sort of input do you want?
Okay. So I want to ask you this question. In the same news broadcast that are talking about we really don't have an end in sight and we really don't know when it's going to be over. It could be weeks. It could be more likely months. In that same broadcast, it seems like there's always something about some sort of a timeline, like we're shutting down for 14 days or 4 weeks, or why is it all over the place, do you think? From 7 days all the way to, like, some people are saying indefinitely. Some cities are going, we're going to be shut down for 2 weeks. How do you know that it's 2 weeks or 7 days or 30 days if we have no end in sight? Hey,
Jack, there's an answer to that. Nobody knows, but in my opinion, they're doing this incrementally just to prevent people from panicking. I mean, you see what happens just when things start to get bad, and then people panic over toilet paper and bottled water, and it's just crazy how people just get nuts. But for the rest of us, and I do think it's the vast majority of us who are sane and know to be careful and know to stay in and isolate as much as possible so that you don't get sick and pass it around to other vulnerable people. I think that they do these things incrementally. Look, it's going to happen. Everything is going to get locked down, or at least it should, as long as you pay careful attention to the official health organizations like the World Health Organization and CDC, and you follow their guidelines. And honestly, as long as you don't pay too much attention to what the president is saying, because he really is just concerned about getting the economy back, which is understandable, but it's not really possible with what's happening. You know,
We got to figure out. There's got to be a way to balance the two somehow, and I don't know if that's possible at the moment, but I hope that it is. I hope that eventually, when all this stuff starts to settle down, we're able to get things back, people back to work, and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, eventually people will get back to work. It's very unfortunate that so many of us are out of work. I mean, look, you and I are lucky because we can still edit and upload videos and do all sorts of things. Even like this audio stream that I'm doing now, there are things that I can do, you know, from home. But plenty of people can't do any work from home, and they really do need to show up to their jobs, whether they're getting a salary or minimum wage or whatever. And I really feel for all those people who are very vulnerable in a situation like this.
Yeah, I agree. I am too.
So, but yeah, that's my take on it. I mean, and the bottom line is, you know, you only have control over yourself and your own family. That's all you have control over. You don't have control over what anybody else does. If people want to go and be spring breakers in Florida or hang out like on the hiking trails in LA or go to the beach or whatever and socialize, you have no control over what those people are going to do. I mean, I wish they wouldn't. Obviously, I wish they wouldn't, but all you can do is be safe for yourself. That's all you can do. And
the social distancing thing is really interesting to me. I think it's, and again, like it's a little complicated because on one hand you have everybody kind of saying, you know, get out and get fresh air, go walk your dog, and then also stay home. So I think, you know, I don't know. I guess we have to use best judgment and just stay away from people.
That's all you can do, which is tough because, you know, we are social creatures, you know, especially you and me. I know that we love people and love being around people, but I have found ways. Luckily, I really like my next door neighbors, and we have had a couple times where we'll just take chairs outside and sit on the street like 6 to 10 feet away from each other and just talk, you know, which is really nice. And it's possible that we'll even set up, you know, visits with friends like that where we invite friends over or go to them and just like sit outside in the yard in lawn chairs just so that we can visit, you know, because you get to where you miss people. Hang on. I have to thank Madman for giving me $5. Thank you so much for the, whoa, did you just drop me?
Nope. I am good. I dropped a table.
Wait, you're carrying a table while we're talking?
Yeah, I was carrying a table while we were having a conversation. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, honey. It's a knot. It's a real wooden. Sorry about that.
It's the old dropping the table prank. Jack Vale's most popular prank, the dropping the table prank.
No, I really dropped the table.
Man. Well,
show me what you're doing. Call me later and show me what this is.
Yeah, after we get off, I can give you a call in a little while. I'm hanging out with Charlie for a while, but I can absolutely give you a call and tell you about this thing. In fact, let's talk this weekend, Jack. Are you free this weekend?
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Give me a call.
All right, you got it. Nice talking to you, Jackie boy.
Good talking to you too, buddy.
All right, talk to you soon.
Bye, Greg.
Well, everybody, this has been fun. It's been a pleasure talking to as many of you as I could. It looks like coming and going, we had almost 500 people tune into this thing, which I feel is not bad for a first time doing something like this, especially since YouTube literally does not notify any of my subscribers unless they've hit that little notification bell. So if you're listening, please do hit that little notification bell so that you will be alerted when I do this next time, because I am going to do this. Yes, Charlie Benson, you want to say something? You want to say something?
I want to say, Daddy.
Yes.
Can you actually make this a paper airplane?
Sure. Yeah, let's fold that up into a paper airplane. Look, guys, I got to go. I got to make a paper airplane with my son. And this is going to be totally great. Harry Gerber says, only if you say Canada. Canada. Say Canada. Tejas Woman, I'm sorry I didn't get to talk to you. And that goes to everybody who was on hold. I'm sorry. And once again, Madman 789, thank you so much for the $5 and for saying thank you for answering my call earlier, Greg. You rule for that. Well, listen, I think that you rule. I think that you all rule. And you guys, please take care of yourselves and be careful and safe, especially you, Cosimo Derico. I already said your name. I said it earlier, Cosimo. Guys, take care of yourselves. Be well, be safe, be smart, and be awesome. And listen, I hope I see you all on Twitch tonight. Twitch.tv/MediocreFilms, 6 p.m. with my guest, Will Wheaton. We're going to have fun. You want to say a last thing, Charlie?
Yeah.
What do you want to say?
He really needs to go. He's right, because he needs to make a paper airplane for me.
That's right. I got to make a paper airplane. All right. Take care, guys. See you next time.
Take care, guys. See you next time.